Alright guys, Tyler here. So as you can see, this is a 96 Chevy Silverado 1500 two-wheel drive. So I appreciate you guys cutting me a little bit of slack. This is the first video I've ever made. I'm making this because I found out most of this myself just through forums and some YouTube videos, narrowing it down. The reason why I'm making this video for you guys is because it's always hit or miss, but yeah, I'm not finding a lot on YouTube or the forums. So hopefully if you guys Google it, YouTube it, you guys are going to find out what's going on with it, and hopefully I can help you out. So I'm going to show you guys the problem here with my AC. So as you can see, I have the fan off, the AC is on low, but it's not on, and I do have the fan at my feet. Now I'm going to show you guys this. I turn it on, it's blowing out everywhere. So it's blowing out up here, blowing out the face, and it is blowing out the bottom at the same time. Now, I don't know what's going on with it right now, but that's just another story for another time. I'll let you guys know what happened once I get to that part. But the part that I'm focusing on right now is this right here. I'm turning on the AC. Hold on, let me show you this. So I have it here at the face and the feet. It doesn't change up here. It's all doing the same thing. But as soon as I turn the AC on, this light turns on simultaneous. It turns on at the same time. Now listen to this. So you hear this clicking? That clicking right there will be coming from, where'd it go? There it is. Maybe able to see that little box right up there. So that little box right there is your blend door. So I don't know what's going on with it, but it seems the motor's gone bad, so I'm gonna go and fix that. But check this out. This is another weird problem, kind of wonky. I don't know if it has to do with the blend door or this HVAC itself. So watch this. I'm gonna change it to just the face. You saw that light turned off. The clicking stopped. Very weird, I know. So I don't know what's going on, but once I change that out, hopefully it's gonna fix the most of the problems. If it doesn't, I'll let you guys know. Alright guys, here I have taken off the dash. It was a little hard, but this made it easier. I didn't have to fully take out the seat like you see most people doing. You just take out 3 of the 4 bolts, scoot it back, drop the steering wheel. It makes it a lot easier to take out the dash instead of taking it out. That is the actuator. The bolt's in the back of it. I'll show you later. It makes it a lot easier if you do have the dash off. This right here is exactly why the air was coming out of the top vents. That flap did fall through. It came clean off the clutch. I'll be putting that back in. Hopefully it stays in and it works. As with the bottom, the flap, the air just goes right by it. It has a bad leak, and it's not that big of a deal. I can deal with that. All right, guys, there you go. There's that top bolt right there. It's really hard to get to. You can see it in that mirror. Yeah, right there. Let me try and adjust that a little bit. Right there. That's the tough one. Yeah, all the other ones will come out. That one's a little hard to get out, like I said, because this firewall doesn't really leave you a lot of room to put the wrench in there and hold it up against the screw. So I don't know. I'm just gonna try and push the firewall in, mess around with it, and see what I can do. All right, guys. Well, here it is. Yeah, so I was able to get it with the socket wrench, flexible one. It didn't have to flex much, you know, just bent it about this much. It was in there, got it good. Extremely tedious, especially when it started getting loosened up that you should have been able to start loosening it with your fingers, but there's not enough room in there for your fingers to move around. You can grab it all you want, you're not going to be able to move it around. So I just got a flat head, started messing with it, wiggling it out little bit by little bit, finally popped out, and here you go. So I'm definitely going to replace it, and then I'll fix those flaps. Alright guys, I got the new one in there, sitting in there. Now what I'm doing right now is I'm not screwing in that top screw. It's actually holding pretty good right now, and I don't think it should fall out. Let's see. Let me show you guys. There's barely any give. That's all the give it's given. So yeah, in case I ever have to do anything again to it, it just make it a lot easier. And well, let's be honest, that screw is going to be a pain in the butt to put back in, and I don't have the finger dexterity to put that in here. Alright, so for a fail safe, to make sure that top part doesn't come loose at all, duct tape. Just put it on the back side of the actuator, put a bunch of pressure up against this wall here, and wrapped it here for extra security. And you know, maybe a little white trash, redneckery, jerry rigging, whatever you want to call it. But if you can't duck it, buck it. All right, guys, I got this little valve, blade, flapper, whatever you want to call it, back in there. Wasn't too hard. The only difficult part was when it came loose. That little spring and that little clutch that holds it on there, that moves it back and forth, it came loose. So that was just a little bit of pain of a butt to put back in, but it's done and it works. Now I just gotta do the bottom and everything should work fine. All right, guys, so yeah, I just put everything back together. Dash is on. Actually went on a lot easier than taking it off. But yeah, everything seems to be working fine. I'll show you. Turning it on high. Everything's coming out. Let's see. Just coming from the face. Managed to put that flat back in there, so it's all coming out here only. And yeah, there's no clicking. You can see it definitely was that actuator. That was probably the hardest part about this whole job. But yeah, everything's working fine.